Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I'm Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to make this book type card. So it does kind of open like this, so that's how you would stand it up on your mantle for display. Note that there's room right here where you can stamp some images and write your greeting as well, but it does not open all the way. So just keep that in mind when you're stamping your inside pieces. It does fold flat for mailing as well. Okay, so I'll get right to it. So we're going to start with a piece of base cardstock. This measures 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2, just like so. And then we have the pillar pieces, and these measure 4 1/4 by 7 3/4, and you're going to need 2 of these, and you're going to score them at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and 4 inches, and all of those end up being mountain folds like that. Okay, so you're going to have 2 pieces exactly the same, and then we have a piece of white cardstock. This measures 3 5/8 by 4 1/8, and you're going to need 2 of those, and a piece of Designer Series paper that measures 3 1/2 by 4 inches, and you need 2 of those as well. And those are going to go on these larger sections of that panel that we just created. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that on. And you're going to do the same with these little strips. The strips are 7/8 inches by 4 1/8 is the white cardstock, and the Designer Series paper is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. And you're just going to mount those on top of each other, and that's going to go onto the second little panel on your mechanism. It's going to go like that. Okay, and we're going to bring this other piece back in, the base cardstock, and we're going to put our white pieces on the inside. So these white pieces measure 4 inches by 4 1/4, and you just want to attach those on the inside of your card. All right, and now we're going to take our mechanisms again, and we're just going to fold those down just like so. So you're just going to put glue right here on this last little panel. Fold that over so that it matches the fold line. So you should have 2 panels facing you, and this is what the other side looks like. Okay, and you're just putting that down so that you know for sure that everything is going to fold down on itself correctly. And then that is going to get attached to your card just like so. So again, make sure that's folded flat, and you're going to attach this panel here onto your card base. And it's going to go right to the edge. Just like that. Okay. So again, showing that fold, you're just going to fold this in half and then fold this down so that last panel gets glued down to your card. It's glued down to this main piece here. And then this gets glued down to your card base. Okay, so that's how that looks on the inside. And then on the outside, we have a piece of Designer Series paper. And I'm going to use this die from the Memorable Blooms stamp set and dies. I believe this is an online exclusive. It has some beautiful dies, and the stamps are really nice. Great sayings as well. But I really love this die here, and I'll show you how that works. So I want to decide which side of my Designer Series paper I want to use. I think I'm going to use that side. Okay, so I'm just going to go and cut this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so after cutting that image out and comparing it to the Designer Series paper I had chosen, I decided I liked the blue background better. It's just a little less busy than either of those sides. So I think it makes this image stand out a little bit more. And it's so pretty, I want that to really be the focal image. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that to my card base. Okay, for the greeting, I'm going to use the Thanks So Much. That's also from the Memorable Blooms set. And I went ahead and die cut that out with Unbounded Love die. It's this die here, and what it does is it cuts out the frame as well as the inside piece. So I stamped it on the white piece, die cut it out, and then I die cut the same image with the corresponding blue that I used on the card. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this into place and then put the white piece right on the inside of there, like that. Okay, so there's the outside piece. And then on the inside, I'm going to put another greeting right here so that I can still write on this inside piece here. So let me just get these. All right, so that's just going to go right there. All right, and there is that completed card. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Feel free to join me over on my YouTube channel on Melinda's Rubber Room, or on my Facebook page on Melinda's Rubber Room as well. There's lots of great videos and all the latest, greatest specials that Stampin' Up! Is offering. So feel free to join me over there. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.